morning. It is Pink Sniper Chick, and this morning I am going to try out this Winter Kingdom open world. It's a solo game with up to 50 max players. It is a casual game with exploration possible if you can stay alive, and it is free for all, open world. I have been in the map just to see what it looks like in the map. It is very well done. Um, Please forgive me if I kill this name. It is Kiiwiit or Kiiwiit3. Um, it's possible that it's Kiiwiit3. Anyway, you can get gold with player eliminations, completing quests with a lottery ticket, or exploring the kingdom. So I will be exploring the kingdom because I really love the whites. This is like really like white on white. There's some silver elements, but it is a very, very winter, obviously, with the name Winter Kingdom. I like that. Um, it doesn't feel like super Christmas for people who may not even celebrate Christmas, but it still has a winter feel. So those who do or have that um, feeling that winter time has a kind of special feeling to it, this game is going to give that. Minus being shot, that part not as much. So one thing that was in the game previously, and I will go ahead and mention uh, for the brief time that I was in it, there are lottery tickets in the game, and they will show up on your map. They will be in a pyramid of glass or crystal, and you will attempt to break it open because I did. I'll tell you, you do not have to do that. You do have to wait the clock out, and the thing is that everybody knows the lottery ticket is there because there will be an alert that comes up on your screen that says there's a lottery ticket on the map. Take a look at your map. And whenever you pull up the map, it shows you where it is. So everybody is going to get that lottery ticket. So that means that you will need to be prepared to protect yourself. Now, as you go in to this castle, there are a lot of weapons. There, you'll be like mesmerized, but that's where the free for all comes in. You're going to have that. Oh gosh, this is all. Uh, this is a lot to look at. Go ahead and just don't even look at that. Whenever you first go in the game, you're not going to have any gold. I may have some gold if this saves, but very little probably because I didn't play the game a lot. So skip the ones that have any rarity to them, and they're in the middle of the. And you're going to see this when I go in the middle of the weapons or area, then you will find with a huge sign free. And so you get your weapons there. There are other things too that you can get that are free, like backpacks, jetpacks, and grapple gloves, melee, all of those types of things. You'll find that are free. You do not have to use gold for those, but as you begin to level up and getting more gold and are wanting to go after that lottery ticket because it is a quest for you to get to use a lottery ticket. So if you are going to do more than just explore this world, then you will eventually earn enough gold that you can go back and get weapons to prepare yourself for this. Now, the weapons are just fine, the regular weapons, but obviously you may be battling against someone with a high rarity weapon. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. My skin is, this is Blinky, and I can't remember if Blinky is new this season or not, or in this chapter. As of the recording of this video, we are in chapter 4, season 1. It is December, and I guess you may see that, but it is December, and I do celebrate Christmas, so not in the same way everyone else does, but I do celebrate the holiday. Oops, did I get my gun? Come on. Oh, look. Okay, so it does save. I still have my weapons from before, but I'll show you around. See, here are this is the grapple gun, the jetpack, the balloons. You know what? Balloons. I think I'll just stick with the grapple. Because everything that I have is, or will it let me hold it in my inventory? No, it's going to make me drop something. Okay. Okay, then you have your bandages, 0-point fish, and a hop flopper. I don't know that I'm real familiar with the hop flopper, so obviously I'm sure it is as it sounds. So you have all of these weapons that are free. I personally like the MK, so glad to see it here. They are all gray. And then here's the lottery. So you see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 tickets, or 10 possibilities for that ticket. Okay, so these do get on up higher. Oh, do you know what? I looked up. Okay, so if you look, and this is something that you can come back, whenever you die for whatever reason, like I fell and died, and you respawn, you come back, you go over to that airdrop right there. Whenever you come back, sometimes players have come in here to switch out guns, and apparently what happened, someone switched out the melee and for something else, and so I was able to just pick it up. Pretty nice, huh? So checking back in here is good because you can pick up some of these weapons that you see are 400 in gold, and I picked mine up for free. Exotics are 800, so if you ever are, hey, all these mythics are 800. So check back in this room from time to time. The ammo is free, which is nice, most of it. I can see the launchers are 10. Okay, so let's just take a walk. Oh, wait a minute. There was one thing I wanted to check. Here's the quest board. Okay. I wanted to take a picture of this. So that I can look back at it, and I always get out in the world and I'm like, what was I supposed to be doing? Okay. Find a snowflower, eliminate 50 players, use a lottery ticket, buy an exotic weapon, find a mushroom at the towers, okay? Our map shows us the towers is here. find Crystal at the castle. Okay, the castle is in the middle. And that one is the closest so far. Kill the ice monster at the stronghold. I'm probably thinking that killing the ice monster may require a greater weapon, so I'm not going to worry about that one right now. Find honey at Icefall Town. I keep pushing the wrong button. Icefall is over here. And go to the top of the dungeon. Okay, see? It says a lottery ticket appeared. Watch your map. I'm looking for the map. I believe here it is. The ticket is at the dungeon. And we need to go to the top of the dungeon. So why not? I see my light. Let's take a ride. Let's see if there's... Did I? Hey, you know what? Did I have this set to play private? I don't remember. Okay, well, there are a couple of things that if I did set it to private, one, I obviously cannot obviously cannot kill 50 players. If I did, then these lottery tickets are going to be much easier. Okay, I think it's over here. Okay, so see, here's the lottery ticket. And it doesn't matter what you do to it, you cannot open it. So we'll sit here and wait. I'm playing this in a private game. Okay, another negative to playing private is unless you're playing with your other teammates where it's a every man for himself situation in that case, then you will not be able to pick up other people's weapons. Okay, so because you'll be the only one in the game. Like I said, unless your teammates are in it also. So, all right. Would you look at that? Nice. I'm going to drop a free gun because I can pick the free gun back up. All right. I wonder how easy it is to get down from here on my pig. I don't want my pig to die. Okay. This map is very well done. Just from my observation, keeping in mind I've never made a map, and people who have made maps where they've really learned how to do what they're attempting to do may see things that I don't see. But in my opinion, this is very well done. It feels like a whole new game. I mean, not like a mini game, but like a I would be busy for a while game. I like that. Okay, my pig is tired, so. My boar. Alright, so let's see. What did we get? What did we get? Oh, okay. Ah, I got a 70. Okay. So that should have completed one of my quests on the board. Alrighty then. Well, since I'm not focusing right now on killing other players, I'm just going to continue. That means I am going to be able to check out the map in peace. So what I'm going to do, since I don't really need these, I'm going to. Oh wait, I did. Oh, you know what? That respawned. So I will lose this melee. Oh no, I didn't. I picked it up. And like I said, I'll go with things that will not cause me to lose it. Oh, look, another one has appeared already. Okay. All right, where's the next one? The next one's at the castle, straight ahead. Now I'm getting the balloons and the jetpack. I already have the grapple glove just to be able to explore. Look at this castle. Isn't it amazing? Beautiful. Proportion size, it is perfect. It's huge and it feels very big. Oh, look, it does have, oh, it's got the big Christmas tree inside. Can you see the tree? So there is a little Christmas element here. Okay, if we were in a public game, we would be battling it out right here. I battled it out with several players. I don't know if there are bots in this game or not. Or if it just waits for other players and just however many enter the game at the same time would be there. Kind of like in Fortnite. You know, you have up to 100 players, and within that 100 players, there are a large number of that number are bots. So, okay. Well, the lottery tickets come along a lot. I mean, that didn't take very long. It's like they give you time. I guess they time it from where it is located to get back, or maybe it is once you've used it, then it shows back up on the map. I don't know if it happens that quickly in a public game or not. Um, because this is a lottery, then actually that can be an infinite use because our quest board doesn't say get 10 lottery tickets. It just said use one. So let's go. Oh, you know what? I didn't go to the top of the dungeon while we were there. And which one was closer, did I say? The dungeon's in the back. We'll go on over here to Icefall. Since there is not, well, I guess there may be a benefit as far as gold goes, but since there's not another benefit to the lottery tickets, we won't worry about whenever they come up on the map. Just checking all this out. It's very pretty. I'm just going to explore while I'm here. Oh, see, there's a good reason for that. Close the door. In a world that is so white like this one, it is, I think, very important. That's one reason why I changed my skin. I had on my Gringle Guff, which is the guff that's like Santa that we got free this chapter. um, Look at there. There's a ticket right there. I think that if you're not playing private, if you're going to play a public game, it's important to change into a skin that will blend. So that's why I'm wearing Blinky, because of being clear and white-ish. Uh, it's not as obvious. There are elements of red with the hat, and you may have something that is more white. Like this, this season, the Battle Pass has the boss that has all of the, what is that, the armor that is perfect for, winter because of snow. I believe that most of the elements on his armor, oh, look, there's nothing in there. So apparently, once you get to, then you don't see more, or that's just a place where one could spawn. Okay, yeah, it's not here. That's just one. Apparently, those show up where at different spawn locations. So just look through your inventory and look for something that would blend in snow. If you are playing this free for all and have the potential of 49 players, having that potential to run across 49 players. It does kind of have an Easter egg element to it with the exploration. So I like that. It is snowing inside the house. um, Very pretty stuff. I like the setup. Now this may be I don't think that it is. I think that some of these elements have been added post. Like there are prefab buildings that you can put in. I do believe the building is prefab, but I think they may have added some elements like chests and stuff like that just to make it look more authentic. I'd already gone over there, right? I really probably should just be using my grapple for this. I'm just curious if we can go up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Spider-Man has a rough job. Just showing you around. A lot of care was taken in making this map. I haven't made a whole world for myself, not a complete one at least. I have worked on a couple that, or maybe I should say I'm working on a couple, just really more for the experience of it. Since I do enjoy playing maps and giving feedback to map owners and map creators on what that experience was like from the player's standpoint, to give them an opportunity to address any concerns, that any issues that are happening in the game that they may not be aware about because of not playing it for the length of time that an actual player would play. I want to understand the mechanics of it. And trust me, there are so many different mechanics at play in this particular game that I don't know how all of it works as far as to be able to say this is how you fix it. I don't know that yet. But what I can do is say, I'm having a problem, like if they say, go to the top of the dungeon, for example. If I'm having a problem getting to the top of the dungeon because there's something in the way, I want to be able to communicate that something's not working. But it is important to be able to understand how this world was put together. And in the creation of maps, there are actually several different ways that you can create a world. At least this is the current creative. We'll be going into Creative 2.0, and I have not seen that yet. So I'll be discovering it when they release it to the remainder of the population of Fortnite. I believe, I don't know if our map creators already have access um, and have been maybe helping in the development of it, but right now we're waiting for 2.0. It's supposed to be out in January if all goes well. But in the current, you can set up a map that's prefab. Like this world is possibly a prefab world. Not necessarily with the castle, but it could have already been here. And then the elements of the guns and the tickets and all of that added. I would have to look at creative to see if this is here. But in a lot of cases, it is just like the landscape itself. Like if you wanted this white environment because of the winter element, then you could select the island that was created for that. Now, why that is important is when you, as especially when you're creating an exploration map, whenever you are a player, you come into the game, inevitably, exploration players like myself who live for the adventure, we want to know what's outside the map. And if you've created your map on a grid, then it does something in the mind of the player if they can see the grid outside. I can go into a game and play. I'm like, oh, I love the way that this feels. This is amazing. I feel like I'm in it, right? And then when I'm exploring, and then I get up here, for example, if this was not already set up where you see the mountains in the distance, you see the water. I could jump in the water and swim. I would reach a barrier most likely, but I have access to this world. I feel like I am in this game. And uh, correction, I feel like I am in this world. I'm being able to virtually live this experience. And you don't get that opportunity when you're on a grid. So there are people, I believe they create games on a grid so that they can do multiple things in within the game. So say for example, you need to move your player from one building to the next building, like with escape games for example, those may be on a grid because you never go outside the building. The only way that you ever see outside of it is if you go so far as to see it through your replay. But beyond the replay, whenever you, I'm just saying, in the game itself, for people who do not have any care to pull it up and go into the replay to look at how the game was built, they need to see a world around them. If you want them to feel like, oh, I love this world, I want to live here, that's what you want players to feel. You want players to feel like, I want to live here. Because guess what? They will go back, especially if you have this world set to save, at least for the season. But for people who really love a certain feel, I would hope that it would go beyond the season. But I know there may be certain limitations that Fortnite puts in. So keep that in mind as builders to uh, give your players a world outside of the immediate map and build on a landscape like this that's already has the water element outside. Water's really easy because it's believable. That's what we're looking for. We're wanting believable. Make me believe it. Make me feel it. If you make me feel it, I'll come back. This map will definitely end up in my favorites because I am enjoying this experience. I live in the southeast of the U.S., so we never see snow. I won't say never. We see snow. It's funny to other people who actually live in snow that we get excited over flurries, you know. Um, Let me be sure that's in anything up above. Okay. So being able to experience it in an environment that is believable like this is really nice. I can still be in my nice, toasty home, and it is cool to me. It is cool. I think it's probably in the right now 40s or 50s in the South, and to me that's cold. Anything below 72 is cold. You're like, why are you jumping? I was just thinking that it's just absolute habit because of Fortnite Battle Royale. And it is a good habit to get into also in this because when you come back in a public game, you will need to be a moving target. You do not want to. Oh, wait. I was supposed to do something over there, wasn't I? What was I supposed to do? See? That's why. Um, it was Ice Town. Icefall Town. Find the honey. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go back. I see that you have a limited sprint in this game also, just like in Battle Royale, though I believe that it's longer here. We are looking for honey. And you know what? I think I saw honey. Did I see it in this one? I thought I closed the door. Cheese. I guess it's probably good to leave the door open. That way I will know, okay, that, maybe that looked like honey to me. Or did I see something that actually said honey on it? I think that those respawn, so if you end up recovering same territory. Ice fall. Okay, going the right way. Looking for honey. Looking for honey, honey. I did find honey. Aha! That was what it is. Okay. Yummy. Okay. Did I go into this building here? The logs. Firewood. I don't think I did. Ah, cheese pie. Maybe I did, or they may have all just had that in it. Nothing. Okay, yeah, I just heard that coin respawn. They may be 1 for 1. If they are 1 for 1, it isn't like worth going back over and over and over again. Okay. Where to next? There are actually 2 tickets on the map right now. I'm going to look at my picture that I took to remind myself. I think we needed to do something at the tower. We need to go to the top of the dungeon, which is across the map. We need to go to the stronghold, which there's a ticket there. We need to find a crystal at the castle. Looks like I have something to do at all of the places, so let's go on back to the tower. I'm at the stronghold. Okay, it's on the other side of this. See how this skin, if it wasn't for the sweater and the hat, it would really blend very well into this. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Uh-oh. And I have no help. And I have no gun. Oh. Oh my, oh my. Oh yeah, go to the what did it did it tell me that's what I was going to be doing at the stronghold? Yes. I just thought it just said go to the top. No, that was the dungeon. That's what happens, right? Whenever you only read part of something. Okay, I think what's important here is to get a good weapon and have some heals. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, how many of those can I carry? No, okay, can't. Okay, we're gonna be close in, so, but probably need something more. Well, you know, I've got 1,270 pieces of gold, so what is this? That kind of looks like an SMG. Because we're close in, we want something that will be that's a rapid fire that um, yeah, combat. This guy looks like he may require more than that. And since I'm going to take a boar, oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I will go. Oh wait, heals. Okay, we'll try and do. We have to be careful for explosives so we can blow ourselves up. Uh, so I like that within the game there is still that element of surprise because of not being completely aware of exactly how that quest reads. Now, I guess I can go, well, let's see. I was looking to see if it definitely changed it, making this a favorite. And like, it doesn't have a quest within the game. I have seen some that do show that, but other than eliminated players, you know, it does show that. I like that. Thank you for adding that. Um, let's see, coins. Okay. Where is where am I? Okay, I went beyond the sound. Stronghold, need to turn around. Okay, I need to turn around and go back. Ah, it's up there. Oh, man. How do I... See, if I had held on to my grapple gun, grapple glove, I could have just grappled up there instead of coming back. That's okay. All right, now that we're prepared for what is inside this door, here we go. See how it does take your own. Oh, would you look at that? It was still letting me. Okay. I guess he's gonna respawn each time. Okay, I completed the quest, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm wondering, would you look at that? I do not have that jetpack anymore. I put it down, but it's letting me still use it. Nice. My little reindeer. He's like my jetpack. That's what it looks like, at least. I do not complain about that, but I have to say, I do not believe that was intended. Ooh, the flower. I got that too. Nice. Okay. And it's good I leveled up because I can get my 100 V-Bucks from my battle pass. And I'm going to look real quick to see what else. Go to the top of the dungeon. I found the honey. I killed the monster. You know what? If you kill it over and over again, you may get 200 coins for each time you kill it. Oh, I'm looking at my picture. Find the crystal at the castle. Find the mushroom at the towers. Let's see. Towers is way over there. There was something to do at the dungeon, so give you any health. It does. Fortunately, I do not think that. Oh, see, this is supposed to be making me use the 0 point, but it's not. That's fine. I could use it for health instead. Because you would usually use the 0 point fish. I mean, yeah, where it would, jump, kind of jerk you around. And what we're supposed to go to the top of this, is that right? Go to the top of the dungeon. Is this the dungeon? Is No, I'm headed inside the castle. Okay, so at the castle, find crystal at the castle. Okay. Let's find a crystal. Just the scale of this place is amazing. Love it. Really, really, I do. I found it! Yay! Oh, thank you. Nice. While I'm here, let's see if we can go inside. Looking for a door. Now there are obviously things that just have a look. They're just there for if I keep taking it, if I keep getting. No, okay. I was like, do I keep getting? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Okay. So it does look like it's for looks, this world. Oh, look, my gun. I can pick it back up. Wow, but even though it isn't a place that I can go into, I still like it. Oh man, I keep taking fall damage. So that's one thing to note in this game. You do take fall damage here. In some creative maps, there is no fall damage. So you will, if you play this in a public setting, you will definitely want to keep that in mind. If I had my grapple gloves still, got a chill. I would grapple to the top of this. Or if you had your balloons, you could use 3 balloons and float up above it. And there's plenty of time for that in a private setting. You're not having to risk your life, to do the exploration portion of the game. You have to be careful using the jetpack because it does have limitations. And like some places are not intended for you to go. So if you attempted just like trying to get up on that roof, I was sliding down. So you want to always be under something because so that you can just drop down onto this. Not too hard, or as you saw, you would take fall damage just from falling from just that high. It might not have for that one, but some places allow you to climb as high as you want to go, but otherwise you would just use a grapple glove to get up as high as you want to go. Usually they're going to let you go up to the tippy top. Sometimes there may even be a coin up there and they're encouraging you to go up. Like in, what's the name of it? Um, Swing Central was that. See, just that little bit of a fall, I lost 30, right at 30 XP and health. So you have to be careful. In a private game, not as important. You can always respawn and go back. But if you're really enjoying being at the location where you are at the time, then you definitely don't want to have to respawn and then come back and try to find that moment again. I don't know for creators, if any creators are watching, I don't know um, if it's possible that you could choose an exploration setting. If you can, then just turn fall damage off for exploration. That way, if someone does fall, then they don't have to respawn. It may not allow them to do that. That's why I say I don't understand the full mechanics of the game, but I do know, and when I say the game, I mean creative in general. But what I can tell you is this: what you see here, all of this, was intentionally placed here for your enjoyment. It takes a lot of work adding in the mounds of snow, adding in the jet streams of air, and the crystal elements that they have where it looks like ice. Look, that piece of ice is actually melting over there. That was neat. And then it's coming back. See it? It's right there. See, it's growing. And then it'll melt and go away. There are a lot of elements that are added here to make this a believable experience for you as a player. And so I guess in part another reason why I do what I do is to encourage players to respect the effort that goes into creating a truly amazing game. And listen, you will go into maps that aren't amazing. You're going to go into maps that are not great. But all maps start out everybody starts in the same place pretty much. Unless you've been to school, and I don't even know if this this type of setup is even taught, this particular program. This may be specific Unreal Engine only to Epic. So everybody starts in the same place to learn how to use it. I'm curious about this crystal over here. See. Oh, I bet it could be like you think you're safe and you're standing on it, but then it could disappear. Or does it stay if you're standing on it? Huh. I think it stays if you're actually standing on it to shoot. So everybody's starting in the same place. The only way that you get really good at what you do is to just use it, do it. And so your first map may be pretty elementary, you know. It may appear to be something that some people would say looks like a child made it, and that is okay. You may not have lots of people that keep coming back to your map if it's on a real elementary level like that, but it gave you the opportunity to use your skill. And from that, I would suggest, and I have seen it in some maps, people leave their socials. Please contact me at this location or at this particular social place to let me know if you run across any problems. Utilize that. Send them information because that's how they learn, and it is how they, it may be something they've run up against, but they can't fix it, and they're going to have to ask another player who has more experience to help them or to share some information to help them to fix whatever that problem is. Don't just stop going to it if you liked it. If you really liked it, give the feedback. You are part of that, part of the process in this creative world in Fortnite. If you want to see a better game, then you have an investment to make. Your investment as a player is to give constructive, constructive criticism, not destructive criticism, but constructive criticism, and encourage players who have taken the time to try to make a map for you to enjoy. They may have been making a map just for their own benefit. We're hoping that they will mature beyond that and that one day they'll be making it for more than just their own personal benefit, whatever their motivation was in creating it. Okay? So be sure to do that. I bet you thought, yeah, she's gonna die. I'm surprised this is. Okay, I was gonna say I'm surprised this isn't set up like ice, but it is. Okay, I just had to get far enough in. I really love the ice skating element. I do also advise players who've never created a map to go into creative and just pick something and use a prefab map. You don't have to build from scratch. Those who have been building a while and have learned the mechanics of the game can start with a grid and build something like this, even down to including the water or an element beyond this mountain range, so that those who do venture up on the mountain range will be able to still see something beyond this world. I've run up on wolves. So there are no players in this map, but there are wolves, so there are still ways to die. I'm not the steadiest of shooters on ice. This other wolf over here is like, ah, don't mess with me. I'm a nice wolf. You know? Please don't shoot me. As I was saying, go into creative and just learn how to use the device that's in the game. It's really not very difficult. It is more about learning how to use it. Like those of you who were born after the creation of the cell phone, you were born with a cell phone, playing with it as a little baby. You don't understand this. But people who learned how to use a cell phone, especially a smartphone, it is very similar to that. It is just learning how to um, utilize the options, finding your place, finding out where the settings are, what each button does, or what each option does in your cell phone. If you want your wallpaper to look a certain way, you're going into the settings that relate to that particular part of your phone. If you are wanting to reset your voicemail, you would, go into your voicemail settings. There are, it's like that, and everything is organized so you can find it. Like I said, it is going to be changing going into 2.0, but I believe it may have the same, it might still work the same way on the face of it. And so you would go in, you would say, okay, this is the landscape that I want. All landscapes are in the same place. I'm looking for buildings, this is where you go. I'm looking for um, the different elements that I want to put around, like trees, and you can find, you can find those in the same place. And you just scroll through them, and then you learn how to place things. But listen, that is really just the beginning. Making all of this work, adding in this geyser, telling it how far you want this person to be pushed up in the air, all of that has to be done. It's a lot, and because it is a lot, that's why I suggest that you do. Woohoo! That's why I just ask that you do show them respect for their effort in providing a good game. If you enjoyed the game, find them on their socials. Send them a message. Let them know that you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends in the different areas where you share your Fortnite or gaming feedback. Woohoo! That would have been deadly. So as you see, I have been in this game for 65 minutes so far. And I'm not having to shoot anyone. I am enjoying this game of showing you around and just noticing things about the world. I am having a good time. This is really good. I am enjoying it. Now I am going to end here because It is an hour long already. And I'm going to give myself some things to do whenever I come back. As a, as a note, and I don't know, there may be another set of quests beyond this one. Maybe the quests change too, maybe, as far as the continued development after a period of time. The owner may, the creator may add additional quests. I would see that as something that would be good to do here. Keep people coming back to utilize it, because this is a world that I could see this in the game. And who knows, maybe it has been. Has it? If it has, leave a comment if you know. If you've played and this was like a POI or something. I started chapter 3, season 1, so I'm not familiar with anything in Fortnite prior to that time. I like the element, the sky, the stars, birds. Those are all the stars may already be in the world, I think, but the birds are not. You have to add those types of things to the game. So the wolves, the boars, and listen, adding animals. Oh, that's something interesting. Whenever I was trying to add animals to the world that I'm working on and have them be uh, peaceful, and I don't think that that is. I don't know that that's actually a thing. Now it looks like the boars are not. Oh, it looks like my. Oh well. Looks like the gig is up on my. They figured out that I'm not wearing that jetpack. So now I can't. Or maybe it did have a limit. I might have used it up. That would send me back to get another one. That makes sense. Hmm. I just noticed that the staircase is there. Huh. Very good, very good. So I had wolves like attacking each other, attacking me. The whole thought was to have like pet dogs, in the game where they wouldn't be attacking you. No, that did not happen. Um, I think the only thing that I was able to get to work was chickens. The chickens will just walk around, and that's good. I enjoyed that. I tried the raptors, and they were attacking the wolves, and the wolves were attacking the raptors, and the wolves were attacking each other. It was like mass carnage of animals. So I had to go back into the creative mode and and just delete it out. If they can be peaceful, I do not know how to make them peaceful yet. But as a future creator, maybe one day I will learn how to do that. And maybe one day that's something that they'll just add. Who knows? That may be part of the 2.0 experience. We'll see. Ah, see? Perfect timing. That was it. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoy this type of uh, map, if you enjoy this type of video, I'd really like for you to subscribe to the channel and follow me so that I can get some additional feedback from you. And just to meet other people who enjoy the same types of things that I do in the game. This is how friends are made, right? So I would really like to hear from you. Um, check out my other videos that are listed. I post on games that intrigue me. Sometimes I'm going in for the first time blind. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, and so you get the experience to experience that with me. Um, Sometimes that involves being scared of being attacked. It's all very exciting in a lot of cases. And then sometimes it's just the realization that, okay, well, this must be a newer creator because this map isn't really working the way that it should be working. So you get that full experience of what it is that I am trying to do to help in the improvement of some of those maps. So anyway, if you enjoy that, would like to get to know me and participate in any way, even just in commenting, I would appreciate those comments. Um, Subscribe, follow, and check out my videos. Like them, please, if you did enjoy the video. And share them with your friends so that if you know someone who's into escape rooms, for example, then I have some videos on that. You can share the escape room with them. Um, Anything that you can do to help me to grow my channel, I would really appreciate it. And a shout out to my friends who also stream. Uh, Check out Slimbod. It's SLIMBOD. And you may want to specify Fortnite in your search to find him. Oh, you actually don't have to look far. You could just go on my YouTube channel and go down to channels that I highly recommend because you'll find him, Cat Hands, who does death runs, Brandbot, who does, it's Brandbot Plays, who does Roblox and Fortnite, and maybe even a couple of other places. But he's a young player doing really amazing with his channel. He's growing his channel. Go check out those people and subscribe to their channels. Have Warp Runner on Twitch, and THR King is also on Twitch. So you'll see my comments or references to them on Twitter and on YouTube. I appreciate you supporting my channel and the channel of my friends. So if you don't mind, I'd love to hear from you. Just at least say hello and let me know what you thought about this video. Check it out. Check this Winter Kingdom out. I think that you're going to really enjoy it. I will see you in another video. Thanks.